Hi guys, happy Friday. Well, it's about 8:55 and I have to make breakfast for the fam. And so I thought, why don't I take you guys along as I cook and prepare it, and then you can see what I'm eating on this diet. It's very simple. What I'm going to be making is some ground organic, it's either chicken or turkey. I've got to go see what I have. And I'm just going to add some fresh herbs, some olive oil. To that, I'm going to cook up some zucchini zoodles, and then I'm going to plate it by putting my zoodles down, my ground turkey or chicken and herbs on top, and then I'm going to top it with some either sliced avocados or guacamole. And so that's going to be breakfast. And what else was I going to do? Then I'm going to show you what I'm taking for my supplements. This is sort of my morning routine, and what I'm going to make is, it's considered a breakfast hash on the AIP diet, autoimmune protocol diet. But this is healthy, so anybody could have it for breakfast. So just keep that in mind. And I know the concept of having turkey or chicken for breakfast may seem odd to some of you. It did to me at first. I really had to kind of wrap my brain around a new way of eating. But I have to tell you, you guys, once you have this breakfast hash, I'm telling you, it carries you through the day. You don't even get hungry. I promise you. And for me, that's a plus, because I used to like to nibble here and there all through the day, which is my problem. Let's see what I have in the fridge, because I don't know if it's chicken or turkey. Ground turkey, ground chicken. Let's fry up both. And I have to tell you, my girls, when they smell me cooking this up in the morning, they all come down and they all want it. So that's why I have to do 2 packs, because we have a big family. So, but if you're just cooking for 2 people, one of these small packs is plenty. Yeah, it's plenty. And I'm not going to meal prep this. If my kids weren't eating, I might save some for later, or for tomorrow perhaps, but this is all gonna get consumed. All right, let's get cooking. Let me turn the burner on. Oops, wrong one. Now we need to get a little EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil. Throw the chicken in. Seasoning is really key. And so what I like to put in here is garlic powder, onion powder, and this, let me see, what is it? Hold on. So the way I like to season my meat is I like to put organic garlic powder, onion powder. I love this new seasoning. It's called Gathered Threads, and it's Tuscan sage and rosemary and sea salt. And it has a great flavor. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on top and mix it around. While my chicken and turkey is cooking, I'm gonna go in with some organic zucchini zoodle noodles, whatever they're called. Well, they're noodle cut, but I like to call them zoodles. And so I'm gonna take a pan, I'm gonna put hit it with some extra virgin olive oil, dump these in, and I'll show you what I do next. Let me get this burner turned on. There we go. You guys, I'm telling you, this breakfast, I call it the breakfast of champs because I can go all day without eating. This is so filling, and for some reason, I don't even get hungry through the day. Avocados are so good for you, and I think that actually is the key. When I top like a half an avocado to my breakfast, I don't get hungry. And that is a big deal for me. Also too, once my chicken and turkey is pretty much halfway done and cooked, that's when I take out the zoodles and throw them in, because these actually cook really fast. So just a FYI for you. Now with my zoodles, I could eat them without any seasoning, but the fam, they like a little seasoning on it. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of Himalayan pink sea salt, and that will do it for that. But see, look how much it's cooked down. Smells amazing. Now I'm back over to the turkey and chicken. And you know what? I might just toss in a little bit of fresh cilantro. You could use whatever herbs you like, but I do have that on hand, so I always like to use what I have. And I need to probably get rid of that soon. So I might just, you know, normally I would chop it and be all fancy schmancy, but today I might just pick it off and throw it in. Cilantro. I love cilantro. Smells so good. Or should I put it in my guac? I don't know. See, I'm just kind of like breaking it up, throwing it in. We're not fancy peeps over here. Very laid back. Taste test. I think it needs a little bit more of this, so I'm going to sprinkle it in. Let's taste it. Now we're talking. So everything's cooked up. So now I'm gonna go get some avocado and a lemon. So let me show you how I plate this up. I take some zoodles, zucchini noodles. Got a straggler here. So I've got my zoodles. And I take a little bit of my ground turkey and chicken. And then I top it with some guac. And that's it. So good, gets you through the day. I can have this and go through till 7 o'clock and not even be hungry. Breakfast of champs. Let's taste it. I like it because you almost feel like you're having noodles, pasta, when you're not. Let's give it a try. Flavors are spot on, delish. That guacamole is so good. I'm telling you, you gotta try it. See, it didn't take long to make that breakfast at all. And quite honestly, it's worth it. It's worth it when you're prepping good, wholesome food. And you know it's gonna keep you nice and full through the day. So now that the kitchen is all tidied up and clean, I always go and I get a mason jar. I like to drink my water out of a mason jar, and I use the lid. I put the lid on so I don't get dust in my water. And my goal within the next few hours is to drink, I don't know, 2 or 3 of these. And after I fill this with water, I'm gonna go over there to this cabinet and then I'll take my supplements. And that way I know I'm getting a good start to my day. Here I keep my supplements and my teas that I got from the naturopathic doctor. And let's see, these are the ones I take every single day. Just a tip, if you go to a naturopathic doctor and they put you on supplements, I was always having to take out the piece of paper to look and remember what I'm supposed to take and how much of what I'm supposed to take. And so I just got a Sharpie and I wrote on the top of each lid, 2 caps daily with food. And I put 1 cap in the morning. 1 cap twice daily with food and water. And this one, 1 cap daily. And of course I've got my vitamin D. So what I do now is I just go one by one. Let me open this. I gotta take a sip because I'm gonna spill. So I'm gonna go in with some omega-3, which supports cardiovascular, joint, and cognitive health. And it says 2 caps daily with food. She said I can take all of these at once or I can split them up during the day. I like to do it all at once and get it done and over with. So see, this is the fish oil one. I'm not a fan of this one, but she said it's so good for you. So check out these. There's 2 like fish oil capsules down the hatch. I do one at a time because they're so big. And then so I don't get confused, which I'm sometimes bound to do, I go and I put them back in there as I take them. So this one's 1 cap in the morning. This is the B complex number 6. And I go in, take 1. This is 1 in the morning. This one is NRF2 detox. Supports, oh, I don't have my glasses. Let me see. Supports detoxification and antioxidant defense. And I believe she said this is what they give all their cancer patients. So it's sort of like an anti-cancer supplement. Hey, I'm down for that. I hate the C word. Hate it with a passion. This is my vitamin A. And this helps support a healthy immune function, supports eye and skin health. I'm okay with that too. See, it's just a little tiny gel cap. And the last one I'm taking is just vitamin D because I am low in vitamin D. Now, my naturopathic doctor also recommended some good herbal teas that she said help support joint issues and so forth. Are any of you stressed? Anyone? For those of us that are stressed, she recommends organic stress ease. I haven't tried it yet, but when I get stressed, I'll try it. You can bet your bottom dollars on that. My naturopathic doctor highly recommended this one. It's called Organic Nettle Leaf. Supports joint health and overall wellness. Now, she said you're not gonna like it on its own because it tastes grassy. I was like, grass? She said when you do this tea, because it tastes grassy, you want to counterbalance the taste of it with perhaps another tea. And the Nature Store or Naturalistic Store recommended these two. It's organic peppermint and organic spearmint. And they said that the taste, if you take a tea bag of this and a tea bag of one of these, they said it's amazing. And then you can, I think, put a little bit of organic honey or some coconut cream if you want a creamy taste. And they say it's delicious and so good for you. Now, do any of you have trouble sleeping? I do. So she said probably like an hour or two before bed, you could take organic nighty-night tea. And she says it will help, get you ready to go to sleep. She also recommended something called Organic Cup of Sunshine. I just like the name. But these are all by traditional medicinals. And she said these are all approved. So I have yet to try these, but I'll try some this weekend and I'll let you know if they're any good. Oh, and then at bed, sorry, we've got a house full of people right now. Calcium and magnesium. And that's just, I always take this before bed. You guys, these have helped me tenfold. I mean, just tremendously. I was never a fan of taking supplements because, you hear good and bad, but I would much rather take those than any prescription drug. And I feel amazing after I take them. I'm like, let's go. I've got energy. Let's go. It's just night and day compared to several weeks ago. Now I've got a story for you. You won't believe what just happened the last 2 days. I had a setback, and no, I did not cheat. I have stayed true on this diet. I have been so good. Like I said, I'm not even hungry, so I'm not even thinking about food lately. However, like I said, I was having no joint pain until my husband, we figured it out last night. Guess what happened? So as I told you guys, I've been feeling great since taking these supplements and altering my eating habits and cutting all the nightshades and things that would cause inflammation out of my body. Well, my husband did some research on his own, and I think he said, first let me fast forward. So last night I'm sitting at the dinner table, we're eating dinner, and shortly after dinner, I was in so much pain in my arms. Like that awful joint pain. I mean, I literally felt like I was going to moan and groan. That's how bad it was hurting me in my arms. And so I was telling my husband, I'm like, I don't feel right. Something's wrong. The joint pain, why am I having joint pain? I've been feeling great. And I'm like, I've been eating so good too. And then I asked him, I said, he made dinner last night, and I said, how did you make that salad dressing? What oils did you use? He said, grapeseed oil, vinegar, balsamic vinegar, and a couple other things. And I went, I don't think grapeseed oil is approved, is it? He told me it was. He thought it was approved. So for 2 days, I've been eating grapeseed oil in my salad. And come to find out, that is for sure a trigger. So my whole point in sharing this with you is, if you do this diet, you're going to find out real fast when you eat things. If you start feeling your joint pain and inflammation, you're going to know something triggered you. So keep a food journal so you can journal sort of, what you eat or what could have triggered that joint pain so that you do not repeat that and eat those things. So yeah, last night after I was in so much pain, I got my little phone out and I was like, is grapeseed oil approved on AIP diet? And it was like illegal. It had a big red X. And we were like, bingo. And then my husband felt so bad. He's like, I'm so sorry. I swear I thought it was approved. And I'm like, yeah, no, I guess not. It's not approved. Of course he didn't mean to, and I didn't make him feel bad at all in the slightest. But, I'm kind of glad that did happen just so I know what to expect, because like I'm telling you guys, my knees, they have been so bad. And just since doing this diet, like I literally have a spring in my step this week. Like I said, I painted that whole thing. I was going up and down the ladder last weekend. Just feeling great until the last 2 days. Go figure, but live and learn, right? So I don't want to take much time of your day, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I wanted to thank all of you who have followed me over from Traditions by the Seasons. Anyone who's popped over that wasn't a part of my channel and for some reason found me, thank you. And I also want to thank you guys for sharing your health issues on my channel. And I really want this channel to be a place where we can all come and support one another. And it doesn't matter what eating plan you're on. Let's give each other motivation, encouragement, and support. I also would love this channel to be a place where if somebody suffers with Hashimoto's, you will see other people that suffer with that, and you guys can connect and talk about what works for you. And I saw some of you guys talking to each other like, oh, I have the same thing too. Like I said, it's all about supporting each other. And I think if we can encourage each other, we can get through this. We can. Nobody should have to suffer and be in pain. And let's just face it, the American diet, SUCKS. Let's just say it. I'm just going to say it. They put all kinds of crap in our food, and it's so hard, I know, to eat organic. It's very, very expensive. But I also want, a couple people said, if they can't afford it, what would I suggest? Well, look for local farms in your area that do co-ops, and sometimes you can get in on a really good price where you pay a monthly fee, and then they have pickup days, and basically they're picking whatever they have that's ready to go. Sometimes you can save money that way, or you can buy in bulk. And don't let buying in bulk scare you, because with the autoimmune paleo diet, a lot of it is meal prep. So when I go to all the good grocery stores are literally a 45-minute drive for me. So when I go, I have to buy in bulk because I'm not going to be running back and forth all week. And I have gotten really good about freezing vegetables and just pulling them out as needed. And it really does save time. Sometimes you think, oh, I've got to go prep. I've got to go cut up this vegetable and that vegetable, and it's going to take lots of time out of my day. In the long run, it saves you time. It really does. So pick a day, go to the store, do some little prepping, and you're good to go. Also, too, sometimes grocery stores will put their organic produce on sale. If it only has a few more days of shelf life left, they'll put it on sale. And sometimes I'll go and I'll just buy bulk of what's on sale. Because they're trying to move it out and get all the new fresh stuff in. And then when I come home, I wash it really good, I chop it up, and I freeze it. And it's good to go. So those are some ways you can buy organic and save money. We'll get into more things as the weeks continue, but I just wanted to say hi, say thank you guys for supporting me. And again, let's support one another and let's make this channel fun. Okay? All right, my sweet friends, have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Three more to go.